From far and wide, Oilers fans, this is Dolynny TV. This is Dolynny TV, guys. A big welcome back to another edition of Edmonton Oilers game previews here on the channel. And today, well, here we go again. The New Jersey Devils game all over again. It's so it would seem for our Edmonton Oilers, because we play the Ottawa Senators, who are pretty much fielding a similar lineup to what the New Jersey Devils have. I mean, you look at the injuries that good old, poor old Ottawa Senators have. Marian Gaborik on the IR, Clark MacArthur, well, we all know that situation. Thomas Chabot, Colin White, Cody Ceci, Chris Tierney. Those three are day-to-day, but knowing the Ottawa Senators, they're probably going to give the chance to the kids and get it done. I haven't been able to find lineups yet this morning. It's a weird morning, that's for sure, being a 2 o'clock start in Edmonton. So let's see if the Oilers have anything on their Twitter feed, but I'm not seeing anything from any of the Oilers Twitter guys or nothing. So we're pretty much going into this one blind. However, there's a couple of big keys that we'll have to talk about, and essentially what I'm looking for out of this Oilers team. First, though, because somehow, some way, we're still not mathematically out of it. 74 games played, 73 points. The Minnesota Wild sit in that second wildcard spot with 79 points in 75 games. So realistically, what's that, a gap of about 4 points? So if we can swing something here good, we could do this. We could do this all right. But Minnesota's really got to crap the bed. So does Colorado, and so does Arizona, for us to have a good fighting chance. Will that happen? Probably not. Can it happen? Yes. How does it happen? You got to go out and win against the Ottawa Senators this afternoon. See, I'm thinking playing the Senators early in the day. That means this morning, but no, it's this afternoon at 2 o'clock, and it's a weird game to get up for, right? It's not quite a Hockey Night in Canada game. I'm sure they'll probably have all the effects and stuff for it, but you sit there, right? It's a tough go if you're the Edmonton Oilers in this one, just based on the fact that you got to sit there and face the Ottawa Senators, knowing full well when you faced a team similar to them in terms of lineup construction in the New Jersey Devils, you crap the bed. So, I mean, I guess, what do you look at? What do you look at realistically when it comes down to that situation? Do you look there and say, oh, we need to be nervous, we need to be on our toes, get everything going? Or do you sit there and you say, you go out, play your game, you'll be fine? I think it's pretty clear what Connor McDavid's going to be saying to his boys in the dressing room. You go out, play the game, play a full 60, you'll win against the Ottawa Senators 9 times out of 10. Because you go look at the standings for the Senators. I mean, they're the league's worst team. They don't have their own first overall pick. They're handing Colorado pretty much one of the top players in the draft. And 74 games played, 25 wins, 43 losses. I think they're the first team to 40 losses. Yeah, they're the first team to 40 losses by quite a margin so far this year. 6 overtime shootout losses, and I mean 56 points on the year, guys. This needs to be a laugher. You need, as Connor McDavid, to go out there and absolutely embarrass the Ottawa Senators franchise. Not that they're not already embarrassed enough, thanks to their owner, thanks to their situations, thanks to everything they've done this year, last year, the year previous, and pretty much since they made the playoffs a couple years back. They are the laughing stock. However, we're not very far behind. And that's the thing we have to realize. We have to go out there, make a statement, make the NHL realize, oh, maybe the Oilers aren't as bad off as we thought. They whooped the Senators 7-2. Maybe they're not as big of a laughing stock as the Senators, because that's essentially what we're getting ourselves here, guys. You've got a guy like Bob Nicholson going out making boneheaded comments, then you've got all the Oilers media jumping to defend him because, oh, you know what he meant. But guys, realistically, right, like, it's moments like that, it's the situations the coach put the players in, and the general managing up until Keith Gretzky got into the office, right? It is just an absolute write-off. And today at 2 o'clock, we can kind of take back a little bit of star power. Not saying that a 7-2 victory against the Ottawa Senators is going to make us a cup contender next year, this year, any year. No, I'm saying just beat up on somebody else when they're down. I know that sounds sick. I know that sounds twisted, but you got to do it. You got to go out there and embarrass them further. Take the eyeballs off yourself, your embarrassment as an organization so far this season, and throw it on the Senators. I mean, how important would it be if Lucic got a couple of goals against the Senators? I mean, if a guy like Brodziak had a couple of points, right? The depth going out there, I know that. Now I'm falling into the point of Bob Nicholson, so says the media, but you know what I mean. Just go out there and have everybody work a full 60, to embarrass the Senators and make it worse for them and less terrible for us, right? A win here does good things for us. A win here does good things optically, right? Everything goes out and gets the job done. However, does that mean we stand a chance at the playoffs? Does that... No. You're playing for pride, and that's essentially what I've forgotten to mention in this whole little rant here in the middle of the video. You're playing for pride. You've got another laughing stock. Go out there, get the job done. Move up the standings a little bit, and maybe afford yourself a chance at the 80, 81, 82 game mark to run the table, clean it in regulation, and maybe, just maybe squeak into that playoff spot. I know it's a pipe dream away. You guys saw, I pretty much gave up watching for 2 or 3 games because I just couldn't stand to put myself through that at this point in the year anymore. But here we go. I'm going to sit here, watch today's game, have a tea, have a muffin, enjoy, relax, enjoy Saturday where it's not as beautiful as it has been all week. That's also the other thing. If you guys like the interest of my personal life, I've been out picking cans and walking the dog in the countryside and around town this past week. That's why I haven't had as many videos up. Plus 15 in the Calgary area. Come on, you got to do it. But, right, yeah, like I'm going to watch today. We got to do it. We got to go out there, get the job done, go make sure we make an impact tonight and hope for the best. Because here's the other challenge. The game preview, I can preview the game itself all we want. This time of year is not about one game. It's about every game on the schedule. So Calgary plays Vancouver. Vancouver's 1 point ahead of us. So Calgary, I mean, they should run the table and get that done, get to 101 points tonight, no doubt. But Vancouver and Calgary, you know how it goes in history, and especially this time of year. You know a guy like Matthew Tkachuk might start something that could backfire. And, oh man, it could be a mess in Vancouver tonight. So who knows there. And then you've got Colorado playing Chicago, another non-favorable matchup for the Oilers. I mean, Chicago takes it in regulation. Okay, we're fine. Chicago takes it in overtime. We're okay. Now, you talk about Arizona playing New Jersey. Man, okay, so Arizona's been on a little bit of a heater here. Now they're on a 2-game losing streak. New Jersey got to do us a favor. They did us no favors by beating us the other game. Now you got to go out there and do us a favor. And Colorado, like I said, plays Chicago. The interesting matchup for the night. This is first wild card in the East by 2 points. Faces the second wild card in the West by 1 point over their opponent in the third spot. Hey, Carolina, Minnesota, that could be the game of the night right there when it comes to the NHL standings and where everybody below Colorado and Arizona will finish. That's essentially, this game I think is more important than the Oilers game tonight, although realistically, like I said, you can't sit there and sleep through it and pretend like, oh, we're going to be absolutely fine because it's the Ottawa Senators. No. You can't do that. And to sit there and think you can is an absolute embarrassment to your franchise. So tonight, the Oilers, big win, 5-2, 6-2, 7-2, 8-0, 8-1, 9-6, whatever it takes. Score a bunch of goals, get the job done, try and allow as few goals as you can, and get out there and win a hockey game for the fans at Rogers Place this afternoon. It's as simple as that. Go out there, win. Go out there, get the job done, and let's talk about it tomorrow, review where we're at, and we'll see what's going on. I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. Guys, I am up on out of here. But I have to do the camera work.